morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, I cannot turn my lights on, my delicious little babies that you all are, okay, because my lights have finally broke. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so until I get some new ones, there's no juicy little lights, okay. Mind you, I've had good innings with them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So not to worry. I do miss my little lights when my little lights aren't on. Do you know what I mean, okay? But, you know, not to worry, not to worry. I'll go and get a new set of lights, okay, next time I pop to the little shopping centre, okay. Now then, so yeah, it's just gone 11:05, okay, in the morning, my delicious little babies, in our old England. There is some not so very nice fluffy clouds, there's a bit of blue sky and there's a bit of sunshine, okay, so, you know, it makes a change, doesn't it, my delicious little babies, okay. Yeah, so what do we talk about today? Yeah, I had the other day, my beautiful dear little neighbours, bless them. Yeah, they sent me it's a Tarka doll, Yeah, it's they sent me a homemade poppadoms and naan bread and yeah, a Tarka doll. Okay, my delicious little babies. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. Okay. And of course, you know, for myself, because it's like vegetarian, you know what I mean, and everything, okay, but absolutely delicious, okay. So yeah, so I haven't got any videos today, my delicious little babies, because, I mean, basically what it is, it's that there doesn't appear to be much news, my delicious little babies, at the moment, okay? Because there seems to be an awful lot, you know, to do with Trouble Trump born in the USA. And yeah, so the putrid Keir Starmer, you know, of our government, you know, supposed to be a Prime Minister, okay? Couldn't give a shout about our country, my delicious little babies, okay? It's all about Davos, okay? Yeah, well, apparently, yeah, he's had a meet-up with Trouble Trump, it seems, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? For myself, the way that I see it is, it's all just a show, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you know what I mean? And of course, I seen the other day, you know, to do with Trouble Trump, you know, all to do with Gaza and everything, my delicious little babies. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting what's going on, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean, okay? I've said it before, nobody should have to leave their own countries. Do you see what I mean, okay? Or be forced to leave their own countries, my delicious little babies. Do you follow me? Okay. And I have good news as well, my delicious little babies, because I've been testing it, see. And it appears that my spas have gone. Okay, my delicious little babies. So there we are. This is even more good news. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. So they're only spying on me for so long. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay. For what reason, I still do not know to this day. Got to keep a handle on it. You see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But yeah, they've gone. Yeah. So I'm not finding anything on the ground. There's nothing on the ground, you know. There's nobody you know, just walking past me anymore or anything like that. So there we are. This is delicious and wonderful. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because like I say, nobody should be spied on, should they? My delicious little babies. So this is what, there we are. This is wonderful. Wonderful news, okay, for myself, okay? So yeah, because it has gone on for quite a while, you know what I mean? And it does drive you flipping crackers. There were times where I was driven flipping crackers with it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Some days it drove me crackers, and other days I just thought, I'll just leave it. Do you know what I mean? Whatever floats their boat, my delicious little babies, yes. And then I heard on another channel, our lovely Duran. Okay, so if anybody wants to know anything about, you know, to do with the wars, it's all geopolitical, my little beautifuls. Okay, so if you want to know about anything like that, then it's our lovely Duran, okay? So they're on YouTube, on BitChute, on Locals, Odyssey, they're on Rumble, they're on all different channels, my delicious babies, yeah. So I've been hearing about what's going on in Romania, my delicious little babies, okay? You know, your man there being dragged out the car or something like that, okay? Well, I mean, oh, do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? I just believe that each different country, okay, should look after their damn selves. Do you know what I mean, okay? And I'll continue to say, I do not feel that the governments, okay, in the world, really are much use, my delicious little babies. And of course, you know, then I heard on our lovely, you know, David Icke, you know, where he was talking about, you know, what's going on in Born in the USA, okay? And of course, our lovely, and with anybody not in that way, but our lovely David Icke, he's, you know, he's also on davidicke.com, okay? And then he's on BitChute, and he's got Iconic, do you see what I mean, okay? So, you know, and he's been talking about what's been going on over in America, yeah, you know, and it just, honestly, it just, I shouldn't even be amazed, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? But I mean, if Trouble Trump's followers cannot see, there is something, there we are, seriously wrong. Now, our lovely David Icke was talking to dear Mark Devlin, okay, on a BitChute, and you'll also find him on davidicke.com. My delicious little babies, like I said. You know, and he was talking about this AR. Well, it is dangerous, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? I've been talking about it. Others have been talking about it, okay? So this is not good at all. But of course, you know, you see, and not only that, but as I would say, you know, if you cannot see, then there we are, there is something, there we are, seriously damn well wrong here. I mean, it's in everybody's birth races, you know, in everybody's faces, my delicious little babies. It could not be made any clearer. And why ones are just not seeing it is absolutely beyond myself, okay? Then, of course, you know, when we look at changing the subject again, then we look at South Africa and what's, you know, gone on over there for years and years. Do you know what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies. I mean, it's just like the world. I mean, you've got, what is it, Syria, Lebanon, you know, all different countries now. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And everybody should, there we are, just be left alone. You know, this is my belief, my delicious little babies. You know, why are certain, there we are, poking the effing nurses in? You know, I do not believe that any country should poke the nose into another country, my delicious little babies. No, I do not. Do you know what I mean? Okay? But, and of course, you know, that putrid Elon Musk as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. And I mean, you know, he's got all his flipping fan base. Okay? And he wants to flipping put chips in everybody. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, have you not known anything so flipping bonkers in all your life, my delicious little babies, okay? This is how crackers it is. And of course, every time when you keep hearing, you know, everybody keeps saying, oh, you know, he's the richest man on the planet. No, he's not. No, he's not. My delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? But it just amazes me. I mean, you have got some channels, bless, okay, who can, there we are, see through all of this damn shit. But of course, you've got other channels, okay, so they've got to be getting paid the ka-ching, 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 they've got to be. You know what I mean? To be backing such a putrid creature. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's just how I feel about it. I do not want a chip in my brain. I do not want to get to the year of 2030 where I cannot even spare any thoughts for myself. No, I do not. And I certainly do not want my beautiful little baby daughters or anybody who I know. Do you know what I mean? Or my beautiful dear little friends, no. You know, or neighbours or anything. I do not want them to, you know, have to go through any of this either. Do you see? So, I mean, and this explains why, you know, ones are, let's just say, very sadly being gotten rid of. I mean, I heard of another one, was it yesterday? I heard of another one, you know, that was gotten rid of, because I'd already spoke about that dear little gentleman, bless him, who's 28, you know, because he wanted to talk about this AI and the dangers of it. And he was the only bairn to his mummy and daddy, you know, and, well, very sadly, they ended his life, it seems, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? But, you know, ones I just feel, you know, especially the followers to Trouble Trump and Elon Musk, okay? They're just not getting it, and they need to start getting it pretty quickly, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because it is dangerous. It's like anything. If it's used, you know, for good, then things will happen for good. But if it's used in a bad way, do you know what I mean? This is not a very nice road to go down, my delicious little babies. Do you follow me? You see? But, you know, but they're just not seeing it. They're just not seeing it at all. You know, honestly, some days, my delicious little babies, and this is the truth, there we are, I just get, there we are, damn frustrated. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, I find myself that sometimes I just do not want to do a video. Do you know what I mean? Okay? Because for myself, you know, it's just infuriating to listen to, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes? So, yeah, it's what's going on in the world now, you know. But, of course, you've got to find a way as well to try and keep up with other things, you know. And there is a lot there we are to keep up with at the moment, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? But, yeah, it's just, you know, and what was going on in other countries is absolutely awful, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? There's no need for any of this. No need for any of this at all. And I totally agree with our lovely David Icke, you know, because ones need to get back. They need to come back to their, there we are, to their spiritual side. You see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And that's how I feel on the matter with everything, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And they need to go within, you know, but not to look at, let's just say, false prophets, my delicious, there we are. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And I'll continue to say, only us in the world, there we are, can save ourselves, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? There's no point looking to another leader because they're just not going to help you. Do you see what I mean? And I say that about anybody in the different countries. You know, the only one who can save us, there we are, is ourselves. That's why I call my God, my own God within. Do you see what I mean, okay? And I totally agree as well with what David says, you know. And I know that it doesn't sit right with some, but it's true. I mean, you know, well, God would not have wanted all of these horrible things to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? So, yeah, you know. So, I mean, I've got nothing against anybody if, you know, they believe, you know, in a religion. No, I do not. But would a God really want all of these awful, terrible, there we are, things to happen in the world, my delicious little babies? Because a true God would not. Do you see? Okay? But, so it's just a short video this morning, my delicious little babies. I just wanted to, there we are, just to air how I feel about things. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And we're still seeing flipping videos, you know, where one's leaving what they call the UK, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Okay? So you still got all that going on as well, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? So, you know, nobody should have to feel that way. Do you see what I mean, okay? And anyway, you go to another country, not being nasty, you go to another country, they've got problems in their countries. Do you know what I mean? But when you see all these videos, like on YouTube, and they say, oh, yes, you know, I've left the UK, you know, and all of this now, then, you know, like our old England is shat. Well, no, it's not shat. you know, and I'm proud to be English, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean, okay? And anybody in each and every country of their own should be proud, there we are, to be who they are. Do you know what I mean? But there's some, it's like they don't want us to be proud of who we are. Do you know what I mean? And this is what we're up against, but, you know, but for these, you know, they choose to leave England, fair enough. You know what I mean? But don't, like, put it down as though, you know, that we're just shat, because we're not. My delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? And as far as I'm concerned, anyway, for our old England, there we are, we're very welcoming. We are, my delicious little, there we are, my delicious little babies, we're very welcoming indeed. Do you know what I mean? But it's like ones are just, oh, you cannot like your country, you cannot like this, you cannot like that. I'm you know, I'm at that stage, my delicious little babies, there we are. I'm just damn well sick of it all. I really, really am, you know. Do you know what I mean? Because there's just no need. There's just no need for any of it, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? What we want to do, there we are, is live in peace, love and harmony. That's what we want, my delicious little babies. You know, not to be living in trouble and strife. I mean, you've got that much flipping depression. You know, I mean, I remember, you know, over the years, you know, where there we are, so much laughter. You know what I mean? But you're just not seeing it now. I mean, you got certain blessed head, beautiful, dear little hearts, not in that way, not in that way. But, you know, like you could walk anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And they're just not looking very happy, my delicious little babies. Well, of course, how can anybody really be that happy, especially with flipping food prices going up, you know, gas and electric that's going up. And I will keep mentioning it, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? What they say that they wasn't going to do, there we are, they have done. You know, and where I feel sorry is for all of the larger families, my delicious little babies. I mean, imagine how they're coping. It's absolutely awful. And I don't want to hear about, and I'll continue to say it, my delicious little babies, because my beautiful, dear little spirit guards, you know, already gave me the information anyway. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as inflation. And I'll keep saying that. And, you know, there are a few more, you know, who, there we are, who say the same. So I don't want to hear about flipping inflation and everything. It's a crock of effing shit. It's like it's just been, there we are, drummed into ones, do you know what I mean? Okay? No? This is just another way to flipping fleece us, there we are, fleece us, my delicious little babies. That's what this is about. Do you know what I mean, okay? Got nothing to do with anything else now. You know, just makes me damn sick, you know what I mean? And one's work all the flipping lives. For what? My delicious little babies, I'm not shouting at you, my little beautifuls, okay? But what do they work all their lives for? You know what I mean? Just to be treated like shat. You know what I mean? And have done to them, my delicious little babies. I mean, we've got flipping this many now. I mean, bless them. I've never seen ones so many, and this is no joke, swear down, my delicious little babies, with leg problems. They seem to have leg problems. There we are, my delicious little babies. Well, how has this come about, my delicious little babies? I've never seen so many. And the thing is as well, my delicious little babies, they're getting younger. You know what I mean? So, okay, if you look at an elderly, you know, they walk slower, you know what I mean? And some will have the little trolleys with them. Some will have the little walking stick. Okay, fair enough, bless them, they're elderly. But this is happening, there we are, with the younger. I've never seen so many in the whole of my lifetime. And it seems to be the legs. My delicious little babies. And I wonder what could have caused that. I wonder, my delicious little babies, if you follow me, please and thank you. They shouldn't be, you know, having leg problems like that. Being so young, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? You know. And how are they going to get themselves better, my delicious little babies? And of course, I've been looking at many now. It's driving me mad, my delicious little babies, you know, like wearing these flipping muzzles, masks. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because they're listening to the Poxy, there we are, box in the corner of the room. What are they protecting themselves from? This is a question, my delicious little babies. What are they protecting themselves from? Do you know what I mean? I mean, these muzzles are about as much use as a flipping ashtray on the motorbike or a chocolate teapot, my delicious little babies, which is no effing use at all. Do you know what I mean? And it's not natural to cover one's mouth, my delicious little babies. That is not natural at all, because we need to breathe the air, even though what they've been doing with the air, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? I truly believe that, you know, I really do. Some days I just think the world's gone mad, my delicious little babies. I genuinely do, you know. Okay, but I've never seen so much depression, so many health problems now. Okay? And of course, you know, in Barn in the USA, you know, what they're doing, sacking, well, whoever. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But what these fail to realise is they still, there we are, need us. They may think that they do not need us, but they do, there we are, need us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay? Because like I said, if they had to all just live together, there we are, they'd get effing fed up with each other. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So yeah, so that's my video, my delicious little babies. But wherever you are in the world, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies. And sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. And how I love you all so, okay? It's just, I just wanted to say what I've got to say, my delicious little babies. You know what I mean? Everybody just should be able to just live in peace, love, harmony, like I said. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it'd just be so lovely, there we are, just to see laughter again, where one's laugh, where they smile. But it's becoming, very sadly, less and less, you know. And I should imagine, there we are, it's going on all over the world, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Where ones are just feeling depressed. You know what I mean? But that's the way they want to keep everybody. You know, like feeling downtrodden, feeling depressed, like they haven't got any hope. Do you know what I mean? It's awful. It's putrid what's taking place, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? Even when I walk down my road, I mean, I remember at one time, you know, it used to be, you know, lots walking around. You used to hear laughter. Do you understand what I mean? You just do not hear that anymore, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? And for myself, I find it, there we are, rather disturbing. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because this is not normal. It's not, well, whatever our definition of normal is. But it's not normal and it's not natural, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? You know, that's why when you look at mankind, we need to be, you know, we need to, not in that way, if you know what I mean, my delicious babies, but we need to interact with one another. You know, that's what keeps us flipping sane, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Oh, and that's the other thing. So I was walking around the roads, when was it? I think it was a few weeks ago now, I forgot to mention it. And you know these flipping, what do they call them? These blooming glass things, you know, what do they call them? You know, this, you know, like where this reality, you put them things on, right? And you could see him in the flipping window of the home, you know, going, and I just thought, if that's a flipping way of the world, my delicious little babies, okay, I've known about this anyway for a long time, but you know what I mean? I just thought, what's going, the hell is going on? Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Flipping crackers. You know, I wouldn't be seen doing anything like that. That's not living in reality, is it, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean, okay? Anyway, so that's my video. So, you know, please have a super duper time, okay? Please enjoy it. And I hope that the weather is beautiful wherever you are, okay? And so much love to you all. Okay, I think I'll do one reading today, my delicious little babies. Okay, so until my next video to you all, thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for any views and thank you for any likes. Okay, it's just today I just wanted to just say what I'm going to be done saying. You know, I've already been done saying it. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so you just look after yourself. So much love. Thank you. Goodbye.